Hello and welcome to Quilt Addicts Anonymous. It is 2019 and that means we've got a new block of the month at Quilt Addicts Anonymous. We release a new block of the month every year. We've been doing it for a long time, since before we had a quilt shop and an entire pattern line. This is really what helped bring Quilt Addicts Anonymous from just a quilting blog into what it is today. So I love doing new block of the months. Our next one is going to be a 9-month block of the month. It is going to start shipping in April. So if you sign up, you're going to get monthly shipments, April through December, of the fabric that you need to do that month's block. And it's great because then you have a nice small price to pay, but you can end up with a big quilt at the end of the year. Our next block of the month is called Supernova. It's going to measure 90 inches square, so you could easily add an optional border to make it big enough for a queen or king size bed, or if you have a smaller bed or just want it on your couch, it'll work for that too. We are using big piecing. It's getting pretty trendy in quilting because you can still get all of the fun of having your pretty points, but you get finished faster, which I know you all love. I like doing block of the months because a lot of the patterns that we design, the video tutorials we do for you, they're designed to be completed quickly. And this way, we're still using all those simple techniques and we're gonna really master points as we do this block of the month. But you're just doing one block a month, so you can at the end of the year have something that's truly stunning and beautiful, but you've just worked on it a little bit at a time, and each block is totally doable for a beginner and to an intermediate quilter, and of course beyond. But if you are sort of an advanced beginner, you did our beginner quilt series, this is a great one to try because you're just going to be doing a little bit each month. You can tackle those triangles, you can get all the tips and tricks on how to make those points perfect, and at the end of the year you'll have something to be really proud of. So for Supernova, there's going to be 2 colorways you can choose from. We have a cool colorway and a hot colorway, and we are using Clothworks Misty. I love working with Clothworks. Their fabrics are really fun and soft, and this new basics that they have is really pretty. It is a mottled near solid. So for some of them, they're pretty close in color, just a little bit of subtle variation that you notice as you get closer to it. Other fabrics, there's a little bit more difference in it, but we've got some really pretty fabrics to work with here. And in that one, your background is going to be this light gray. So if you prefer a quilt that has a very light background and bold piecing, this is a good one to go with. For the hot one, our background is actually going to be black. So if you like doing like a batik quilt where you have some really fun, vibrant colors that really stand out against the black, then that's a good one to do. So we've got some pretty pinks and magentas, and then we get into some yellows, greens, and so on. So it's going to be really fun to do. If you can do a half square triangle, you can do this quilt. If you can't do a half square triangle, we're going to have free video tutorials to go with every single block of this quilt. Now here are the details of this year's block of the month. Sign-ups are open between now and March 31st, 2019. Your first block is going to ship in the middle of April of 2019, and then you'll get fabric shipments through December of 2019. Your monthly fee is going to be $27.50 plus shipping. So you're going to get everything you need to make a large quilt, including the top and binding, for just $27.50 a month. So that's a really great deal. It is budget friendly. It is, if you live with someone who's watching how you spend your money, this is a great way to sneak in a large quilt purchase under the radar because you're just paying like a little subscription fee. When you sign up, you're going to pay a $25 sign-up fee that covers the cost of your pattern book. It is a full color pattern book, which will have all of your instructions with the fabrics that we're using in it. So it's really easy to follow along and make sure you're getting everything where it's supposed to be. And that will come in the mail with your first block shipment in April. If you're watching this video and it's after March 31st, you're going to be able to get an entire kit. What we do is we open the subscriptions up for a certain period of time. That way it's easier for us to order the fabric and have exactly what we need to fill the orders for the subscriptions. And then we just have a few kits on hand for people who missed that first sign up period but would still like to do the quilt. I'm super excited about this. Again, it's gonna be easy. We're using large piecing, it's half square triangles and flying geese. We're gonna do a lot of 4 at a time flying geese with this quilt. We're gonna do some square and a square. We're gonna do some half square triangles, and I'm gonna walk you through every single one of them step by step with our video tutorials, so you're gonna be able to have your pattern and your video tutorial to watch, so that it's basically like I'm sitting there with you helping to make your block. I really hope you make Supernova with me. If you want to sign up, go ahead and click on the link in the video description and you'll be taken straight over to shop.quiltaddictsanonymous.com. Again, you're going to pay your $25 sign up fee when you sign up, and then you'll get billed for your first month shipment in March, and then you'll get your first shipment in April. I hope you follow along with this year's block of the month. Make sure you go subscribe over at shop.quiltaddictsanonymous.com, so that way you can reserve your spot for this year's block of the month. Thanks so much, and until next week, happy quilting.